Hey guys, it's Leslie, and today I'm going to do the no disclaimers tag. I was tagged by Shazza from Hooked on Books and Lori Dawson, so I will put both of their channels down below. And also, this is an original tag by Michael from Catalyst Reads. So let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1. Which trope in books annoys you the most? I can't really think of one. Really, there are cliches for a reason. If they're done well, then they're fine. They're not annoying. It's when they're done poorly that they suck. I don't have like a, overall thing that bothers me, but I will say the sentence that I cannot stand reading in a book is, "She released the breath she didn't even know she was holding," or any sort of iteration of that. It drives me crazy. It's just is glaringly terrible. I feel like there are a million other ways to say that are more effective and not so stupid. Question number 2. Which writer do you feel is overrated or overhyped? And for this, I'm just going to say Cassandra Clare. I know that's like super unpopular. And to be fair, I've only read one of her books, which is City of Bones, and I just didn't really care for it that much. I think it's fine, and I love that people love the series and they are Shadow Hunter fans or whatever. I think that's cool, but I just didn't get into it, and as far as I know, that's pretty much the only thing she's written as far as like the world of Shadow Hunter-ness. I don't know, but I just don't think that her writing is all that great, but maybe her other books get better? One can hope. 3, what are your least favorite books that you've read since joining BookTube? Well, I only just started making videos like a month ago, so I haven't really read any books that I really dislike from there, but since I started watching videos on BookTube, I have a few. The first one I will say is The Likeness by Tana French. I know this is super popular, but this book bored me to tears. It's so long and it's just meh. Like, the premise is fine and Tana French's writing is really beautiful. Like, she can write conversations between characters really, really well. The book just dragged on. You just wanted to get to the end. It's a mystery. You wanted to know what happens. I just did not like it. So sorry, fans of the Dublin Murder Squad. Just not for me. I also did not like The Grace Keepers by Kirsty Logan. I don't think this is super popular on here, but the writing is very pretty. It's very like ethereal, but I don't know if I understood it, which is probably a theme because I don't understand anything I read, clearly. It's like whimsical, and then it seems like it's trying to be profound, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. Plus, it was boring, and it was hard to get through. Another one that I didn't love is Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wein. I read a ton of World War II historical fiction books, but I don't know. This one didn't work for me. It's written kind of disjointed almost, and I don't know. I just didn't love it. Question number 4, a terrible ending that ruined an otherwise good book. I would say that I can't think of anything specific where the ending just like made me want to throw the book against the wall, but I've read quite a few disappointing endings, and those are usually in thrillers, and that's because the twist is just bleh. For this, I'm gonna say The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. The book is good and it's interesting. It's just the twist is so lame. And maybe this falls into the trope category, so this could be slightly spoilerish if you've not read The Girl on the Train, but when you use a certain reason for a woman to be the way that she is, and it has to do with either motherhood or being pregnant or not getting pregnant, I just feel like that's so dumb. I don't know. Not every woman cares about being pregnant or having kids or being a mother, and it seems like that is used as a trope, especially in thrillers or mysteries, all the time. So Girl on the Train's not really an exception there, and I found that just gonna roll my eyes in the back of my head for a real long time. Question 5, which fictional character do you wish was not killed off? Now this one is definitely a spoiler for The Hunger Games, and if you have not read that, maybe skip ahead or plug your ears. I don't know. But for this one, I had a huge problem with Primrose Everdeen dying. It's not because I was sad that she died, but it was just, what is the whole point of 3 books when Prim dies? The only reason Katniss volunteered for the stupid reaping in the first place was to save her sister, and then she ends up dying? It's just stupid. I would have been okay if Katniss died, or Peeta, or Gale, or anyone else, but she's the one character where I'm just like, why? Why? I still don't get it. I don't know if Suzanne Collins, by the end of it, just hated Katniss and wanted her to suffer, but that was the worst. That was the worst fictional death ever, in my opinion. Question number 6. What are some of your bookish pet peeves? I will say that I really dislike that people have to justify why they like a book when it maybe has sketchy characters or sketchy plot points or whatever. It just seems like it's in books that it is the worst. Like, oh, can't like them because they have a problematic personality or something, where I just think that's stupid, because we don't tell people don't like movies that have bad scenes or bad characters, or TV shows, or, I mean, video games, whatever it may be. But it seems like in books they get so much hate, or people, like readers, get a lot of hate. Like, if you like 50 Shades, I don't care. You do you, boo. It's fine. I don't see why you have to justify that to anybody. That's probably an unpopular opinion, and I'm probably going to be called, like, I don't know, ignorant. I just feel like it happens so much in literature more than it ever does in any other form of entertainment, and that is stupid. Question number 7. What are some books that you feel deserve more recognition? This one, I'm going to say The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer. Now, this book was popular probably, I don't even know when it came out, more than a few years ago, so maybe it was hyped up then, but this is a really good book. It's pretty much all character driven. It's about a group of kids that meet at like an art camp and then following their lives as they get older. And it was just like captivating. I was just sucked in. I felt like I was part of the group. I pretty much enjoyed all of the characters, and it was just, and it's fairly long, but like I flew through that book. So if you haven't read The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer, get on it. Question number 8. What are your thoughts on censorship? I feel like everyone's going to say this exact same thing for this, which is, I don't see the point of it. I mean, we barely censor anything else in the world, so why books? I will say, as a parent, of course, maybe like making sure things are slightly age appropriate for your kids, but I don't know. I feel like people have talked about reading books that you would never imagine like a 10-year-old reading. I mean, my husband was reading Stephen King, like Pet Sematary, when he was 10 or 12, like, and he said it freaked him out, but he still read it when he was super young. So I don't know. I feel like, who cares? And question 9, who do you tag? I'm gonna tag 3 people. First, I'm gonna tag Laura from PaperbackWinter. I'm also gonna tag Ginny Readsley and Linda from Book Lady. Hope you enjoyed the tag. Hopefully my opinions did not scare you off too much. Oh well. I will talk to you next time. Bye.